All right, we are in front of Wrath of Rakshasa for what feels like the 400th time, and let's see what's going on. To me, from what I've seen already, it looks like the concrete for the Midway is poured, and obviously ride's complete. I don't know if it'll test for us today. I don't see any trains on the track, which is fine by me because I've already gotten a bit of footage. So this is one thing that's probably going to be complete over the week. The sign's back up, so that's a good look. There's Demon, still not open. The dormant Demon. Ooh. I know over there we're going to get a better angle of what's really going on, but they've got all of this back up. There's the runoff thing for the water feature. Yeah, really cool. And now over on this side, hold on, and now over here you can get a much better angle of the Midway, what they're really doing. There's the exit for the ride. There's the turnaround section too. So I cannot see a train in the station, which to me screams no testing. But like I said before, that is fine. I already got my footage, and my next footage will probably be the ride actually running with people on it, so I cannot complain. Still no testing as of right now. Hopefully it'll change, but I don't think so. Alright, we're at the Wrath construction site once again, and it looks like everything is poured, everything is good to go, at least over here in this section. And the queue is coming along, theming is coming along, which is a very big thing because there are statues, 2 of them. The entrance portal is coming along quite well. Demon, I didn't see anything for Demon's entrance, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Well, we got a lot to cover over here. So, Q House coming along quite well. Looks probably, if I had to guess, 3/4 of the way done. Maybe 4/5 if we're being a little more aggressive on it, but probably 3/4. All they need to do is paint it, put in some TVs and all that stuff, and ride not working. The chain isn't moving. I don't hear a hum of any type. The trains aren't in the station or on the brake run, so unless by some miracle, once again, I'm not going to see any testing, which sucks. However, I can definitely tell you that there is some really good news, and that comes in more theming. Right there is a poster. What is it going to do? No idea. Can I even really tell what it is? Also no. But it is up, and it looks awesome. And I think that creature is probably going to be a reoccurring thing throughout the ride. So, we'll see. That could be like a mascot. And I think I even see some like details on the soon-to-be signs in the queue line. And there's the crate. The crate is coming along very nice. So yeah, you saw the statues before. I pointed them out, and might be time to ride X-Flight soon, but this is really awesome. And I'll take a couple more pictures and then we'll move on out. And there's a strobe light. Oh, effect. All right, one last check-in on Wrath for today. They really need to open up this stupid Midway, because going all the way around the park is getting really tiring. I love Southwest Territory, but I don't want to walk around in that area all the time. Like, it's frustrating. Okay, well, here's Wrath. There's another look at the statues, looking nice. The crate is hidden. We saw that earlier. Had like strobe lights, which was really cool. And it looks like they have banners up in the station. We'll go over by the tap house to look at that more. Shut up. Sorry, geese. And there's the Demon Delights and Rakshasa Relics building. That's basically done now. And there's some stuff going up in the queue. There's obviously some painted rails, and the sign, the entry portal I should say, for Rakshasa looks pretty much done except for the sign itself, which is great news. And can't really tell much else. Once this thing actually opens, I think this is going to be one of the most energetic parts of the park, with Demon, big ol' X-Flight, and then Wrath in one area. That's going to be great. Really good for the atmosphere of the park, I think. One little peek over before we head into the tap house. Okay, we're back over in this area again. And look at Wrath. Still, the theming is up. I forgot to point this out when we were over here last time. It looks like the little scratch markings or whatever they are done. Looks nice. Looks really nice. Hold on. Okay. So there's that. There's the signs, which I pointed out when we were over there. They look to have like a decal or like a decoration thing at the top of them. I have no idea what that means. I guess we'll find out when the ride actually opens. There's the crate again. Better look at the crate. And I talked about the signs being up. Look at this. There was one sign before. There's another. There's another one there. And then there's another one there. What are these? From a distance, I cannot tell that well what they are. Excuse me. But to the looks of it, I believe those represent like what this ride, well, what this ride's demon thing actually looks like and what it's portrayed as.